Hello and welcome to News Ei Samay. Today we are at Chandanagar with Ma'am Swastika Mukherjee. Hello, ma'am. Today, ma'am, since Bibi Payra is all over the headlines now, we'll start with the questions about Bibi Payra. Ma'am, in the film, what part of your character felt uncomfortably close to your own reality?
I think we see a bit of ourselves in all characters we play, and a bit of those characters also, stay with us long after the shoot is over. Um, I feel the societal norms that are levied on women, and it's mostly always other people deciding things for us, and we seeking validation from other people. I think that is a part which I could relate to personally.
Ma'am, can you tell us about the world of Bibi Payra? What themes that does the film explore, and what do you think will resonate the most with the audiences?
The film revolves around two women who are housewives and live in the lower income group flats. They come from very middle class, maybe lower middle class, that bracket. And it revolves around how these two women, very different from each other, find solace in each other, and they become friends, and both of them try to fight a battle, trying to just have a place where they can have an opinion. They can decide what they want for their life, of their lives. They can decide how they want to bring up their children, and they really try hard to take a stand for themselves. I mean, these women are considered to be very weak because they are not financially independent. Their lives depend on their husband. Their lives revolve around their husband and their kids, and they really have no place of their own. So the kind of battles they fight, not big battles, but very small battles, and where they find their own calling.
Ma'am, how was your experience working with the director and rest of the cast of Bibi Payra?
Oh, it was great. This is my third film with Arjunn Dutta, so it's a hat trick film, and I wish I do many more films with him. I really love him as a director, as a person, very sensitive guy, and yeah, I could work with my absolute favorite, my crush, Anirban Chakraborty in this film. He plays my husband. I reunited with Paoli Dam after almost 12 years. We had done family album together, and after a long gap, we did this film together. Onindo, I really like his acting. I've watched many films of his, and yeah, it was great to share screen with him.
Ma'am, recently we are all struck with the sudden demise of Rahul Arunodoy Banerjee. Ma'am, every time there's a tragedy, we talk about safety. But what do you think? Nothing structurally changes in the industry or anything? Any comment on it?
Well, people are trying now. I think all the guilds and all the groups have come together, helmed by Mr. Pushanjit Chatterjee, and we're trying to find a solution. So let's see.
Ma'am, have you ever said yes to a role or a decision out of fear rather than conviction? And what did it teach you?
No, I've never.
Ma'am, a quick rapid fire since we have done with the films. Now let's talk about food. Ma'am, comfort food you can never say no to.
Bhat, dal, aloo makha.
Ma'am, sweet cravings or salty cravings?
Sweet cravings all the time.
Ma'am, one food that instantly lifts your mood.
Ice cream, chocolates. Anything that makes you fat.
Ma'am, strict diet or cheat days, what wins?
Cheat days.
A dish you absolutely cannot cook.
I can't cook anything. I eat. People cook for me. I eat. But yeah, I mean, I think during lockdown we all learned a lot of things that we could never imagine we would be able to do. My mother was a master chef level cook. My sister cooks heavenly. My daughter is a great cook. So Yeah, I think I can follow instructions and cook things that tastes like my mother's dishes. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I can do it. I don't enjoy it.
Ma'am, fine dining or street food?
Both depends on the mood.
Ma'am, a food memory that still feels special.
Everything that my mother used to cook. She was, I think, the fastest cook I've ever seen. She would just go in the kitchen and in 15 minutes she would come out with a dish that tasted like heaven. And like all mothers who came from a middle class family, they know how to use every part of every ingredient. I mean, কিছুর একটা খোসা, কোনোর একটা মানে বিচি, কোনোর একটা maybe ছাল. I don't know. They just can do exquisite dishes with every part of an ingredient.
Ma'am, if your personality was a flavor, what it would be?
টক ঝাল মিষ্টি. I don't know. Maybe guava ice cream with chili.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. And keep watching News Ei Samay.